kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Texas A&M's offense trots out there to open this game. And the main plot line, can they get this running game going? So effective all season. They always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we got to stop the run. Who can win that test of wills?
Well, Chris, so far no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to commit a lot of resources to stopping this running back, stopping this run game. This O-line has been dominant this year, and the more resources you commit to the line of scrimmage, that's when you've got to be a little bit wary of that ball over the top and play action. So a lot of things going on, in particular early here.
Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Quick spin on the run. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a 1st down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Man, there is nothing there after the catch because of this defense and the coverage. It is just blanket coverage. It's everything this offense can do just to complete the ball, and then boom, the defense is right there to take them down.
A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the 1st down? And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number one, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight windows and find the matchup that he likes. Number two, you're not staying with this wide receiver on the outside. He is a matchup that you cannot defend. So now you've got to think about zone defense. This defense got to change it up. And my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick.
He's got a crease. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. And it seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB1.
And Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment...
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. So the catch sets up 2nd and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. Send the back in motion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like Texas A&M will have the 1st down.
Chris, running the the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense. Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Touchdown, Aggies! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
First down and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First down, we're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line. Timeout taken by TCU. That's their first. Not ideal. You give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. And the Aggies hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. And TCU will spend their second timeout. Chance to strategize for the second down play. Second down and goal upcoming. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense really clicking.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's back. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. He's got space. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory.
The Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. Return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 6. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Design quarterback run. Fights off a defender. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got an opening here. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out.
Neutral zone infraction.
That neutral zone penalty pushes the ball up 5 yards. So the encouragement penalty now makes it first down and 5. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, I don't think there's any better feeling for a head coach than having a big lead in the 4th quarter and just ripping off big runs late in the game. You know you're going to continue to move the chains, continue to keep your offense on the field, and you're about to be in the locker room with a win.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's in! Touchdown, Aggies! This offense continues to shred the defense, what they've been doing all season long, Joel. This is a confident group, and they're executing perfectly.
And, Chris, the big question coming into this matchup was how would this offense react to the long layoff? Well,
and here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. QB keeper all the way. He's got a crease. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
the defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run, because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There's an old adage when it comes to play callers that you don't get bored with success, and right here, I just don't understand why they're throwing drop-back pass. They just had the explosive run on the last snap. Go right back to it. This defense clearly struggling stopping the run. You don't need to help them.
Trapped again in the pocket.
Chris, we've got a game wrecker on our hands. Second straight sack here. And I got to tell you, this offense, they better start accounting for him. He is so good. And now, whether it's a back or a tight end, you've got to start double-teaming him in pass protection, or else this could turn into a rout.
Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Gets the first and still running. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas A&M. explosive play all the way to the end zone. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line...
Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Hadn't managed that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan, but this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes